The British royal family is often sold to the world as a symbol of grace, honor, and fairy tale royalty. But behind the palace gates, beyond the glittering crowns and rehearsed smiles, lies a much darker truth, one written not in gold, but in the quiet suffering of women. For centuries, the monarchy has survived, not because of kings, but because women were taught to obey, endure, and disappear when necessary. This is not the story the crown once remembered. This is the story of what royal women lost so the monarchy could live. From the very beginning, royal women were never truly people, they were assets. Their bodies were political property. Their wombs were royal insurance policies. Love was irrelevant. Consent was optional. Silence was mandatory. A woman's worth was measured by heirs produced and scandals avoided. Failure came with punishment, social exile, emotional imprisonment, or historical erasure. The monarchy demanded perfection, but offered no mercy. Queen Victoria ruled an empire, yet privately lived in emotional captivity. After Prince Albert's death, she drowned in grief for decades, forcing herself to rule while emotionally broken. Her mourning became doctrine. From her reign onward, royal women were taught that emotion was weakness, vulnerability was shame, and duty must always come before the self. She built an empire, but also a cage. The Queen Mother was celebrated as Britain's emotional shield during war, but strength came at a cost. When her husband became king overnight due to an abdication scandal, her life was stolen from her without consent. Smiling through bombings, fear, and anxiety, she became a symbol, not a woman. Her role was survival at all costs, even if it meant losing herself entirely. Queen Elizabeth II paid the highest invisible price. Crowned at just 25, she was stripped of normal human life in exchange for duty. She became monarch before she could become herself. She learned early that love must be controlled, grief must be hidden, and silence must be perfected. Her marriage was shaped by restraint, her motherhood interrupted by duty, and her emotions buried beneath protocol. She ruled with discipline, but lived with loneliness. Her strength was emotional isolation. Princess Margaret was the monarchy's warning story. She loved a man she was forbidden to marry, not because of law, but because of image. The crown forced her to choose between love and legitimacy, knowing either choice would destroy her. She lost the man she loved and never recovered. Her later life spiraled into bitterness, addiction, and regret. Margaret didn't just lose a romance, she lost faith in happiness itself. She was proof that the monarchy does not forgive women who desire freedom. Then came Diana. Young, naive, unprotected. She entered the royal family like a sacrifice dressed in white. Trapped in a marriage where love did not exist, emotionally abandoned by a husband still devoted to another woman, Diana unraveled under public pressure. Her eating disorder, depression, and desperation were treated as inconveniences, not cries for help. The palace demanded silence, while the media demanded blood. Diana refused to disappear. She broke the royal code by speaking. She touched the untouchable, stood with the rejected, and showed emotion in an institution that thrives on cold control. Her humanity made her dangerous, and when she died, the world was forced to confront a horrifying truth. The monarchy knew how to protect the crown, but not the woman wearing it. Diana became a global martyr of royal cruelty. Camilla Parker Bowles lived decades as the most hated woman in Britain. Mocked, blamed, vilified, and humiliated, she survived by staying silent. Her love story was never romantic, it was a long punishment. Acceptance came only after years of public abuse. As queen consort, her crown is not a reward, it is proof that survival in the monarchy requires emotional numbness and endless patience, especially for women. Catherine, Princess of Wales, is often praised as the perfect royal, but perfection is a performance learned through fear. Years of relentless media intrusion shaped her silence. Her discipline, restraint, and controlled public image are not natural, they are survival mechanisms. She learned from Diana's fate: never show too much, never complain, never break. Her calm is armor. Meghan Markle shattered the illusion that the monarchy had evolved. As a woman who spoke openly, questioned tradition, and refused erasure, she was treated as a threat. Her mental health struggles were ignored. Her identity became a target. The institution once again chose preservation over protection. Her exit was not rebellion, it was escape. Across generations, royal women have been emotionally disciplined, publicly controlled, and privately broken so the crown could appear eternal. They were asked to carry tradition, bear heirs, absorb scandal, and smile through pain. The monarchy stands because women paid the price. The British crown is not sustained by power alone, it's sustained by sacrifice. And more often than not, that sacrifice has a woman's face.